Okay, so we're recording a quick update video today because some new guidance was released by the Home Office this morning. This guidance specifically relates to coronavirus and absences from the UK and applications to the EU settlement scheme. So my name is Michelle, I'm an immigration solicitor at Truth Legal, and I'm here with Louis, who's our head of immigration at Truth Legal. Hello, Louis.
Hi, Michelle.
So this new guidance that's come out today then, Louis, potentially has quite a big impact for people still applying to the EU settlement scheme. I wonder if you could just tell us a little bit about what's in the guidance.
Sure. So obviously COVID's been causing havoc generally, but no more so than for the EU settlement scheme, in particular for people who have been unable or they've found it very difficult to come back to the UK to apply to the scheme due to COVID. So it's always been the case that you could have absences up to 6 months in any 12-month period without any difficulty. And there has been an exception which allows you to have up to 12 months for what they call a significant reason, but it was never quite clear where COVID fit into this and kind of how much did it have to be impossible to come back due to COVID. So there's a bit of kind of grey area there. But now we have good, clear guidance which clarifies two things. First of all, it clarifies when you can be absent with a kind of COVID-related issue up to 12 months. And it also tells us when you can be absent from the UK for more than 12 months, which is a new development.
Okay, that's quite interesting that absences beyond 12 months now seem to be allowed in certain circumstances. Could you maybe tell us a little bit more about what the differences are between absences up to 12 months and beyond 12 months and what the guidance says?
Sure. So in terms of absences up to 12 months, they do have there's a kind of list of specific reasons why you were absent. So it includes illness, quarantine, caring for a family member, and just simply being unable to return. But interestingly, we have this much more generous criteria or wording, which says that basically if you've just chosen to be abroad due to COVID, but that could be just out of preference, just due to preferring to work abroad or seeking support of family and friends, that's all fine. So up to 12 months, it can basically be for any reason that is in some way related to COVID. So that's a really welcome development there.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, it's a bit more strict for the over 12 months. If you're seeking to keep your continuity for over 12 months, in that case, it is for one of these specific reasons. I think it's sort of summarised as you have to be either prevented or advised against returning to the UK if it's over 12 months.
Right, okay, so a little bit stricter if you have been out of the UK for longer than 12 months then. I'm just wondering, so with these absences, we know that what we're working towards is this continuity of residence for 5 years for settled status. So if you have been out of the country for up to 12 months or beyond 12 months, even if that is for a permitted kind of COVID reason, will that absence count towards your continuity of residence?
So the new guidance clarifies this as well. And what it seems to be saying is that up to 12 months will count towards your 5-year qualifying period, but anything above 12 months, so if it is accepted as a kind of a valid COVID-related reason, then they will not include anything above 12 months. So they'll pause, kind of stop the clock when it gets to the 12 months.
Okay. Fine. So what about, another thing I've been thinking about is what about if you've already had one absence, which is up to 12 months, say, and then, for any reason really, but particularly for those in reasons that we talked about, like illness or pregnancy or work overseas. So what if you've had one of those absences and then you have to have a second absence due to COVID?
So yeah, again, the guidance, the concession does cover this exact situation. So it makes it clear. So it used to be the rule that you could have one single absence of up to 12 months over that 5-year qualifying period. But now what this guidance says is you can have basically two of these absences. If one of those two of these very long absences up to 12 months, if one of those is a COVID-related reason. And again, It can be over 12 months. One of those absences can be over 12 months if it's for the kind of strict COVID reason, such as, you quarantining, there were no flights or you've been advised. by your university or your employer to work from abroad.
Okay, sure. So to sort of sum up then, I guess, would you say this is quite a welcome development?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's really good, because I know there's a lot of people getting caught out by this. This came around actually by a challenge by the Good Law Project. And it was my old employer, Bindmans, who brought the case. So yeah, really great to see, because I think there's a lot of people that were pretty worried about this.
Great. Okay. And presumably if people do want some help with this, they can contact you. How do they do that?
Yes, go to the website, truthlegal.com, and you do get in touch, and we'll try and help you with this.
Wonderful. All right. Well, we'll probably leave the update there for now, but it was good to talk to you. Take care and we'll see you soon.
Okay. Cheers, Michelle. Bye for now.
Right. Bye.